100 questions that no one ever asked. I'm gonna see how fast I can do this. It is 3:20, go. Do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Closed. Do you take the shampoo and the conditioner bottles from hotels? Yeah. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? In. Have you ever stolen a street sign before? Attempted but got caught. Do you like to use post-it notes? Yes. Do you like to cut out coupons but never use them? No, I just never cut them out. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? A big bear. Okay, from my little camp that I went to, we were actually attacked by a bear. Little side note, not like personally, a bear didn't come up and was like, "Rah!" to me or anything. But I was in a tent and I saw the bear coming, and it was actually like, I don't want to say traumatizing because that's super exaggerated, but it was scary at the time, especially me being like 12. I went to a camp and then we took a field trip to a campsite and then we stayed the night, and this bear came and like climbed into the bus that we took, and it took all of our food. I remember 2 of the other counselors were like banging sticks to get the bear to go away. They told us to get as big as it and to not look scared, but I know I'd run frantically if there was a swarm of bees. Do you have freckles? No. Do you always smile for pictures? Unless I'm, it sounds really weird, but if I'm having like a bad face day or just like know that I don't look good, then I'll purposely make an ugly face. That way, if it's bad, it doesn't matter, as opposed to, you know, me knowing that I don't look good and then like, what's your biggest pet peeve? When people, you can hear them eating their food. I hate it. There's not too many things that annoy me, but when people just make weird noises all the time or like have little tics. Do you ever count your steps when you walk? Sometimes when I'm running, if I'm running on a sidewalk, I'll like watch my footsteps in between the squares. Have you ever peed in the woods? Yes. Do you dance even if there's no music playing? Occasionally. How many people have you slept with this week? 0. What size is your bed? A queen. What is your song of the week? Crazy Rap by Afro Man. I don't want to be looking at my computer this entire video. I want to look at you too. So there. Is it okay for guys to wear pink? Oh no, of course not. Never. God forbid a guy wears pink. What? Do you still watch cartoons? No. My friends watch Adventureland though. I've never seen it. What's your least favorite movie? Ooh, I just watched it. It was on Netflix and it was horrible. It was called Remember the Days or something like that. And basically, it was a really short film and they had so many characters and there wasn't enough time to develop them. So when something tragic would happen or something surprising would happen to one of the characters, I couldn't feel for them because I hardly knew them. And I don't know, like one of the characters, she took shrooms while babysitting these kids, and I couldn't tell if it was like a big deal, like if it was normal for her to be like eating shrooms, or if it was like her first time and they just decided to do it on like the last day. One of the girls ended up being a lesbian, and I was like, you know what, it's like a half an hour into the movie, I've seen you guys in like 3 scenes, I don't really know. I don't know, it's just really, and bad acting. Where would you bury a hidden treasure if you had some? Maine. What do you drink with dinner? Water or juice? What do you dip a chicken nugget in? Honey mustard. What is your favorite food? Probably peanut butter. I can find just about anything to eat with peanut butter, and I'm not kidding at all. I could literally make a video on like at least 20 recipes that include peanut butter. I could even do like a video just like snacks, like 10 snacks that include peanut butter. What movie could you watch over and over again and still love? Parent Trap. Last person you kissed or kissed you? Finley. Were you ever a boy or Girl Scout? Yes, I was a Girl Scout. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? I was thinking about this and I probably would. I don't know, that was really like low on my, I guess that sounds horrible, but why not answer these questions honestly? I wouldn't do it now. If someone asked me today if I would do it, but it said would you ever, and maybe there's a point in my life that I would. Not voluntarily, but if there was some like weird circumstance where the opportunity struck and it seemed like the best idea, I don't know, I'd maybe consider it. When was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? The end of summer, when my foreign exchange student left, I wrote her a letter and I left it at home. Can you change the oil in a car? No, I wish I could. I definitely want to be one of those girls who just knows all about cars, and like, if my car ever broke down on the side of the road, I want to know exactly what to do. Ever gotten a speeding ticket? No. Ever ran out of gas? Almost, but we ran out right next to a gas station. And it was funny because we weren't in a populated area, and we were in this very, very small town with just like one gas station, and we just happened to run out of gas right by it. Favorite kind of sandwich? It's called the carpetbagger, and it's at this restaurant called Magruder's. Or no, it's not. It's at this restaurant called McAdoo's, and it's a stop in between my house and my uncle's house, or my uncle and aunt's house. Like a couple years ago we stopped there and I got that sandwich, and then I loved it so much that we just kept stopping there every time we go to visit. So it's my favorite sandwich. And it's a steak sandwich with like Thousand Island dressing. I like patty melts. My dad saw it on a menu at some restaurant and then he tried to make his own version. So I don't know if that's a popular sandwich to make at home. It's basically just like rye toast, or like the marble toast. You can use either one. You can really use any bread you want, but I'm just telling you how I make it. And then a hamburger, and then it has onions and then Thousand Island dressing. Best thing to eat for breakfast: French toast. What's your usual bedtime? Probably 12. Are you lazy? Yeah, and I wish I was super productive. Yeah, I have minimal motivation. When you were a kid, what would you dress up as for Halloween? I always try to do like joking things. Like my friend and I, we dressed up as Chilean miners. I think my first Halloween I was a pumpkin. I was a bunny. I was probably a princess. Oh! I was, I think my favorite movie was Oliver and Company. And I can't remember if that was the dog from Oliver and Company or Scooby-Doo. I don't know. All I know is that it was a boy costume, and it was one of those big ones, and the head went up to like here, and it was stuffed. And I was so hot, and all the other girls were dressed up like princesses, and I just had this huge bodysuit on. We had to walk in a parade, and I just remember being so hot. What is your Chinese astrological sign? I'm a rat, I'm pretty sure. The rat won the race. How many languages can you speak? I speak fluent English, mediocre Spanish, Latin. I'm in Latin 1. And when I could pull in one of those stupid jokes, I speak sarcasm fluently. God, I hate people like that who make those jokes. Do you have any magazine subscriptions? Most of them, I have like 5, and I've only paid for 3 of them because somehow I ended up getting free subscriptions to InStyle and I think Lucky. Then I have one to Teen Vogue and 17. And I'm missing one. And Glamour. And I think I want to get one for Nylon. I love reading magazines so much. Which are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs? I don't know, they're both equally great. Legos are better for battles, but I'm an only child, and so I would prefer, you know, my Lincoln Logs, build my classic wood cabin. But Legos were really fun to battle with, like my neighbors and stuff. Are you stubborn? Yeah. I wish I wasn't. And I don't think I am, but then when circumstances come around, I'm like, I guess so. Who's better, Leno or Letterman? Leno? Yeah, I guess so. Ever watch soap operas? No. My mom was really into All My Children, and she was completely distraught when that show ended last season. She has been watching every episode since she was 16 years old, and she literally was so sad when it ended, and I never got into any of them, so I couldn't empathize with her, but you know what, I remember that, so thought I'd add that little tidbit of information. Are you afraid of heights? No. Do you sing in the car? Yes. Do you sing in the shower? Yes. Do you dance in the car? Yes. Ever used a gun? Yes. Last time you got a portrait taken by a photographer? I think I was like 12, and my grandparents took me to this woman, and she wasn't a photographer, but this is the closest thing I've ever been to, and they wanted to make a statue of me for my parents for my mom's birthday. This sounds really bizarre saying out loud. So I went to this woman's house. I sat in this chair with a book in my hand and my foot on a soccer ball, even though I didn't play soccer, but it just made the statue look better. And I sat there, and she took a picture of me, but she didn't use it. I just sat there. Think musicals are cheesy, of course, but they're still wonderful. Is Christmas stressful? Yes. Even though it's not supposed to be. I'm very into getting like everyone gifts, and I want their gifts to be like the perfect gift, and that kind of freaks me out because I try to do it all in one mall trip. And tip for life, I guess, if you really want to get people perfect Christmas presents, like buy them sporadically when you find them all year long. Like, you're walking through the mall and you're like, hey, that looks just like my best friend Carol. I don't have a best friend named Carol, but so just be like, oh, that's perfect, that's so Carol, and then get it. And then save it, put it in your closet, whatever, I don't know, and then give it to her on Christmas. Ever eat a pierogi? Yes. Favorite type of fruit pie? Pumpkin pie. That's not a fruit. Probably like a berry pie. Occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid. I wanted to be a spy so badly, and my neighbor Ryan, when we first moved in here, I wonder if he remembers this, we would, like, we were spies. I aspired that occupation from probably age 4 up until age 12. Do you believe in ghosts? I want to so badly, but I'm such a skeptic. But yes, we'll just say yes. Ever had deja vu feeling? And I hate it. Take a vitamin daily? No, but I used to. Every single day when I was like little. I probably stopped in middle school because I probably went through one of those phases where I'm like, nah, I'm too cool for vitamins. Wear slippers every day. Wear a bathrobe every day. Every night do I put on my bathrobe. What do you wear to bed? Unless I fall asleep in my bathrobe, I probably wear I wear a t-shirt. First concert, Jimmy Buffett. Walmart, Kmart, or Target? Kmart. Actually, I think I've been to Kmart once. Probably Target, because Walmart is a corrupt society and you should never go and spend their money there. And so by elimination, the answer is Target. Nike or Adidas? Nike? Cheetos or Fritos? Fritos. Peanuts or sunflower seeds? Peanuts. Ever heard of the group Trace BN? No. Ever take dance lessons? Yes. Is there a profession you picture your future spouse doing? I don't know. I don't care, as long as I love him. Can you curl your tongue? Ever want a spelling bee?
Yes.
Have you ever cried because you were so happy? I don't think so. Own any record albums? No. I'm not cool enough for records. Own a record player? No. My friend Kathy owns a record player and she owns vinyls too, and so we go over to her house. God, I don't know, something about listening to an album on vinyl just makes it so much better. It's more of like an experience. It's not just listening to music, like it's an event when you put it on the record player. Do you regularly burn incense? No, but I got Finley some for his birthday. Ever been in love? No. Who would you like to see in concert? I would love to see MGMT or Bon Iver or Kid Cudi. Maybe Passion Pit. I would have loved to see Sublime back when the singer was alive. What was the last concert you saw? Shit, I don't know. Blink-182. Hot tea or cold tea? Hot tea. Tea or coffee? Tea. Sugar or snickerdoodles? Sugar. Can you swim well? Oh yes. Junior Olympics, baby. No, but summer swim team. Can you hold your breath without holding your nose? Yes. Are you patient? Yes, unless it's around my parents. DJ or band at a wedding? I think the only weddings I've ever been to have all had bands, but maybe if I went to a wedding that had a DJ, I might reconsider. Ever won a contest? Yes. Ever had plastic surgery? Nope. Which are better, the black or green olives? Black. Can you knit or crochet? I can crochet, or I used to be able to. Best room for a fireplace? I think having a bedroom with a fireplace would be really cool, but my family room has one. Do you want to get married? Yes. If married, how long have you been married? About 60 years. Who is your high school crush? Finley. He's in high school and so am I. Do you cry and throw a fit until you get your way? Nope. Do you have kids? Nope. Do you want to have kids? Maybe. What's your favorite color? Red? Or green, but not together. Or orange. I don't know. I suck at picking favorites. Do you miss anyone right now? Yes. Alright, so that took me 15 minutes. That's horrible. That's averaging like 6 questions a minute. So that was 100 questions I want to ask. If you have any video requests, put them in the description box because I want to make more videos. I just haven't had time. But don't worry, haven't forgotten about any of you, and I hope you all have an awesome day. Okay, bye.